Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Spelunky. So I am coming from a particularly terrible daily challenge where I listed, it lasted a whole maybe 10 minutes. It wasn't even 10 minutes. According to my audio recorder, it was about 7. So I can't really leave Spelunky like that, where I do a terrible run and have nothing to show for it. So I figure we'll do a quick recording where we will be searching for the last remaining character for our character roster. We are currently looking for the Old El Paso Mexican man, but unfortunately he's one of the characters that only spawn randomly, so that means we have to keep an eye out for every single level in order to try and find him. This also means we're going to be omitting the black market for the most part, since that's basically an extra level where we could potentially be finding our character. So we don't even need the Ooh Jedi, we don't even need to go to hell for that matter. We just need to be scumming out the levels for our last character. Now, unfortunately, this could take a while, or it could end, quite frankly, in 5 minutes, depending on my luck. But knowing the random number generators, or how these dungeons are generated, for the most part, I have terrible luck with stuff like that. On the other hand, there actually is something else I can do. I've been playing around with other ways to kill the shopkeeper, so I'm gonna see if it works this time. So, come on, a little bit closer. Oh well. The idea is to use a bomb and not a rope, and basically the whole process allows you to conserve one rope. So I'm gonna see if it works. There we go! So yeah, essentially the idea is the same as the rope and bomb trick, where you pick up an item, you bring it over to the exit of the shop, and just keep them hanging out around here. Then, from afar, you just cook a bomb and throw it at them so that it explodes at the last possible moment. And doing so allows you to preserve one rope. It doesn't seem like a whole lot, but one rope can make the difference between life and death. However, I think there's some limitations to how well this works, since you kind of need to be on a higher field than the shopkeeper, otherwise you're not going to be able to throw it down. And I think if you're on the same level as him, if you try to throw the bomb at him, he will shoot you immediately. So I still need to practice this a little bit more in other areas to see if it works or not. But for the most part, if it works, then great. If not, then oh well. I was also watching Rockly Smile trying to practice murdering shopkeepers. And the other method where you either take damage by whipping him, or you take no damage by jumping whipping him at the same time, and then simultaneously throwing him up above to stun him longer, followed by, let's drop this really quick, by grabbing the rifle and shooting the shopkeeper. And you know, it's not a bad method, but it's fairly difficult to pull off, and we don't always manage to get it to work properly. That's a terrible place for the crate, but we can get it from the bottom instead. We are gonna have to cook a bomb to do that, but wait, I have paste. I don't even need to cook a bomb. Potentially we'd have to cook a bomb in order to grab it, but I think we can do so without it. Yeah, there's even a spider web up there. So I guess we'll do this from the left. It seems easier. So we'll just murder this and hop our way over here. I also need to remember that you can shotgun jump, and I keep forgetting that's a thing you can do. It's not going to be easier from this side. Can I actually throw this high enough? Yep, come on. Yeah! More ropes. Oh right, we have angry shopkeepers now. I kind of forgot about that. And this man has this man's a jetpack. Well, okay then. So I'm going to throw a rope right here and see if I can get into this man's range. Now he should be stuck in there for a little while, so that should give me a quick window. I need to free him up a little bit though, so I'm going to throw a bomb right there. And he should be free now. Now what do I do from here is I need to stick him with a bomb, or hopefully he will run into a bomb. And we're going to have neither of those things. Oh, but he is going to die in spikes. So that is a free jetpack for ourselves, and I need to also kind of remind myself that the whole point the reason I'm doing this is to find another character, which actually involves me dying more often than anything else. So now that we have these things, we can pretty much not even bother with money or anything else. We can just go straight to the exit, and essentially hope that the RNG gods will smile upon us and give us good things. I might as well pop in here, grab that extra crate. If it has extra bombs, it will be a little bit easier to navigate. Parachute. You know what, the parachute is one of those really weird items where basically no one appreciates it, ever. But occasionally it will save you, and when it does, it's always at the most important time. That being said, it also tends to get you killed at the most inappropriate time. So I guess it's sort of a min-max thing where does the amount of times it saves you outweigh the amount of times it screws you over? You know, I'm not sure. And it doesn't seem like there's any coffins here, so let's see, let's wait for him to turn around, just shoot him. And is he dead yet? There is a vault on this floor, if I remember correctly. So that's why the music hasn't stopped yet. Oh, dark level, that's fantastic. But I do not care because I'm just looking for characters. It's not like I'm trying to go for hell. That being said, could you imagine if there was a secret character in hell? But that being said, why isn't there a secret character in hell? I mean, when you go to the city of... Well, I guess technically there is, since you need to go to the city of gold in order to get to hell, and you unlock the Goldman character there, but why isn't there a character that you can specifically find by going to hell? Like, I honestly wonder this. Like, why not? It seems like such an obvious thing that could be done. But then I guess who would you decide to put there, I guess would be the other question. Where's our exit? I guess it's down here. I don't mind using the bombs, I'm just trying to make my way to the exit. Well, that was probably ill-advised. Got to rely on my gun to keep things lit. Oh, this works. So I guess we'll just jump on the shopkeeper and just leave. The other downside about this whole character finding thing is that you only get one character. And you only get one character to spawn. So if you miss it, then it's pretty much too bad. And I've been trying to... Oh, black market. This is a very obvious black market, but I can't even partake in it because I need to use the extra level to find my character. And I'm just not entirely sure how often they spawn. Do they only spawn under certain conditions? I'm gonna check the other side really quick just to make sure that there's no coffins over there. So that would be really sad if I actually missed one. It doesn't appear to be the case. So we're just gonna leave at this point. Hopefully this man will kind of just wander off. It would be awesome if I can sacrifice him on the collie statue, but I've never managed to pull that off, and the amount of risk versus the amount of reward for doing so just isn't worth it. I mean, if it was like an instant item, then yeah, great. But it's just too risky otherwise. So just kind of while we're in transit in here, I suppose. I've lost my train of thought again, but there have been a lot of mods coming out for Spelunky lately. I mean, I've been seeing the Blue Frog mod, where everything gets turned into a blue frog, and it's actually a pretty amazing mod. It's also incredibly difficult because I cannot kill this by jumping on him. It's also incredibly difficult because every single enemy now becomes a blue frog, including things that will kill you instantly, like the man traps, like the snails, like the shopkeepers. Even the shopkeeper is a frog with a rifle. I'm not sure how I killed both of them simultaneously. That was kind of weird. I was expecting to do a double jump. And you basically can't take any risk with anything. Frog, if you could just step on the spikes, that'd be fantastic. Thank you. And we'll just murder the shopkeeper and just leave. So if you're basically looking for a Spelunky hard mode, then install the the Blue Frog mod. I mean, like, everything is a blue frog. Even the ghost is a giant blue frog, and it is absolutely amazing. There's also the mod that Rock Smile has been using fairly recently, which turns all the bombs into these delicious looking tomatoes. So you get to blow up everything using tomatoes. Even the paste is now a lovely bottle of ketchup or tomato paste. Is there even such a thing as a bottle of tomato paste? I mean, I know it exists in the cans, but I don't think I've ever seen it in bottle form. Or perhaps it's actually supposed to be a bottle of ketchup or something along those lines, which would make more sense. Although they don't really make those anymore. I know Heinz still does. I don't know why, but you can still buy them in the... Leaving. You can still buy them in the glass form. But I don't know, it's just nothing... It's not really something I've been a particularly big fan of. Glass ketchup. I also know there's glass varieties of Coke, there's glass varieties of... Let me think. I don't know why there's like this big difference between, you know, glass bottle versus the plastic bottle. I mean, glass bottle is much harder to ship because of the weight, and the plastic bottle is much lighter. It's also easier to recycle, I would imagine, since the whole idea is just to cut it up into small pieces, melt it down, and then reform it. But, you know, I'm not really sure how you recycle glass, for that matter, though, so I guess I shouldn't be trying to explain, you know, why is glass easier to recycle versus plastic or anything else along those lines. There's no character here. We're gonna move on. I guess we can also keep an eye out for another jetpack, too. We could do a Let's Break Spelunky run while we're at it. I mean, I've been told that, you know, it tastes different, like in the case of Coke. And, you know, that makes sense, right? Because when the Coke is inside an aluminum can, you get a very mild aluminum taste when you drink it. So, that's what I've been told anyways. And, you know, I have no reason to, you know, doubt the people that are telling me this. Hopefully we can open that up a little bit and just kill this UFO. And apparently I sacrificed something without even realizing it. Thoughts. My train of thought just always tends to get completely lost when something like that happens. But I will sacrifice the shopkeeper because he is right here. Sadly, it's not enough to actually get anything, but, you know, we made Cully happy. We made her day. There is nothing on this floor, so let's just mosey on then. I honestly don't know how long it's going to take for me to actually pick up another character. The last character I managed to find was the Pirate Lady. And oddly enough, she was in the ice caves. I've actually seen her in the mines from other people's playthroughs, so it has to be random. So I have no idea where this Old El Paso man is going to show up. And the last time I found the Pirate Lady, this was on when I was just practicing for our Spelunky versus with the Penske File and Mr. Falcon, where I was making sure I knew how to ghost and testing out the idea that you could use the plasma gun to essentially liberate every single gem from the... What is it? The shrine? Not the shrine. The... I don't have spike shoes. Not from the shrine, but from the temple area. And essentially, as long as you can get to that point, as long as you can get to these ice caves with a jetpack or something that will improve your mobility, it's really easy to do. A little bit harder with just the climbing gloves by itself, but if you have a cape or something, it's still doable. But it still took me 3 runs in order before I found her. So I don't know how long this is necessarily going to take. I might have to use the magic of editing to speed things up. I would prefer not to do that, if at all possible. 4th of July, okay. Have I ever seen a character on the 4th of July stage? I feel like anytime it's a special level, there's not going to be a character. Unless it's a special level designated character, like the Eskimo Lady or the Super Meat Boy avatar. Those specifically require a specialty stage. So, in order for something to show up, does it have to be a regular vanilla stage? I'm not entirely sure. So I do know that, you know, various other people have been having problems getting their last character. I mean, is it something that's related to your achievements? He has nothing worth grabbing. What am I talking about? He has plenty of things worth grabbing. No, my snowman, you scum! You need to die for that. Okay, we have, what, the second... No, this is my first compass. What am I talking about? This is the second compass down here. So, no, still no character. much to my own dismay. But it's not just me, even Such Pred has been having problems finding that last character, and I think it's also been Mr. Falcon too. He believes his character is going to be somewhere in the... he believes it's going to be somewhere in the temple area, and he's come back here every now and then just to try and pick it up. But he's been doing all these runs, and they're not giving him any sort of return for it. And it's making me doubt whether it's completely if it's random or if it's level associated. I really don't quite know. This bomb's gonna be a bit of a pain in the butt. So let's see if we can just kind of explode that. And we will shoot him from here. And there's nothing on this floor. I almost nearly got hit by the shopkeeper. So, let's see, we're currently sitting at around, what, the 16-minute mark? So we'll do another run after this, if there is no character. Essentially, if I make it to Omic, we'll defeat Omic and try again. We will use a bomb just to open up this last little bit, and just make sure we're not missing anything. Can I put this on the time? There we go. Specs. Completely inconsequential, but... yeah, it's completely inconsequential. I was hoping to find some kind of silver lining with the fact that we had gotten specs instead. There is no silver lining. Now this is where I would be going to the City of Gold if I decided to bring the Scepter, but it doesn't even matter because I didn't even kill myself. Ah, there is no character anywhere. What is a man to do? Like, honestly. Oh, lovely. This is exactly the things I want to be seeing. Well, I might as well just ditch the shotgun at this point. No real point in keeping it. Come on. Whatever, I'll use one of my thousands of bombs. And for once, I actually ran out of jetpack. Okay. And I still don't have spike shoes. I keep forgetting I do not have them. You know, the climbing gloves gets a lot of grief from a lot of players by the fact that you get stuck to things, especially in the mines and in the jungle. I don't know, I guess I'm just one of those, I'm part of the minority of people that actually like the climbing gloves. Because your jetpack feels limited, and if something were to happen, like something were to come flying at you, or more specifically, if you see a potential problem and you need to actually spend some time to think of a solution, the climbing gloves actually do allow you to just kind of hang out and scope things out a little bit more easily. I can look down without any problems and decide how I want to approach something. And you can't do that if you don't have the climbing gloves. I mean, you could use a rope, but there's not necessarily a guarantee that you'll always have a rope available to you. So let's see, let's just pop this pot down, set that off, and we'll throw this up here and set that one off. We should be getting close to the exit, so I'm a little bit wary of potential shopkeepers. And, you know, I understand their plight, because sometimes you just get stuck to things that you don't want to be stuck to, like the tiki trap, and that can be a problem, and that can also waste, you know, the very precious bombs. Throw that over there. Apparently I hit the shopkeeper. Uh-huh. Wee! Got a problem? Got a problem, Thwomp? Huh? Got a problem? Just bait the Thwomp. It's unusually fun, just because it's such an asshole the rest of the time. Oh, so no character on this run, so we're gonna do one quick other run, and we'll call it a day. So, if this could just die right now, that would be fantastic. I guess I should... oh, no. I forgot I had the climbing gloves. You actually can't do it the speedrun way if you have the climbing gloves. You get stuck to the wall. I'm also down to 1 health, but at the same time it doesn't even matter because... more climbing gloves. Doesn't even matter because I'm just going to be restarting anyways. But, you know, I don't want to just die to Omic. That'd be lame. So let's just go plant some bombs now, just for the shits and giggles of it. Because why not? I do not wish to give Omic the satisfaction of having killed me. Sadly, there also wasn't a second jetpack. That would've been... you know what? Before I do that, I actually really should go pop back up here And just for the sake of it, make sure there's no jetpack inside the crate. Because that could be a thing that we do where we can break Spelunky if you have another jetpack. No jetpack, okay. I could still hope. And that's, you know, kind of the one thing that Spelunky tends to take from me, is all my hopes, all my dreams, and all my wishes for things to happen. Not quite what I was going for with that bomb, but whatever. So just make sure he doesn't quite line up. And then we need to like this. And he'll fall in. So let's just go ahead and zip to the next starting point. Also, I've never actually noticed that the man in the cave painting, the one at the entrance and the one at the treasure, he's actually holding the scepter. The one that you used to get into the City of Gold. I don't know why I never noticed that before. It's like the game's trying to secretly tell you, hey, this item's important, use it. Please don't tell me my score. I just want to continue. I'm no hero, I'm still missing a character. Okay, restart. You know what, it really should have been, it would have been a lot faster if I just actually did a natural restart. I will keep that in mind for the future. Oh, and I have to watch all this again. Yeah, I should have just restart. So I guess we'll go into Spelunky mode then. Oh, I have to watch this too? I can already play for today. Why do you have to do this? Why do you have to introduce me to all this again? Okay, we're just going into complete character mode here, so time for Dora the Explorer pointed out and yelled at the screen, hey, there's a freaking coffin there that's sticking out like a sore thumb. I guess the other thing I should try to start working on is my Spelunky times as well. I did manage to get the actual achievement, but I don't know. I know Mr. Falcon's score is considerably better than mine for the Spelunky, so, you know, for the sake of Spelunky dick measuring, I suppose, I really should be trying to... Yeah, let's take stupid damage. Can I just jump over this thing? Nope. For some reason, I thought it was a good idea to try and jump over the arrow trap. But either way, it does contribute, at least, to getting the addicted achievement, which I still need another probably 900 or so more deaths before I can actually make anything happen with that. So maybe I'll take this method instead. You can try this again, see if this works. So I just need to go to the edge of the shop, put this down. Don't need this either. Put a bomb down and just cook it for a little bit. And murder him like that. And spare myself essentially one rope. And just because it's fun, let's take this too. And the Vault Keeper is now dead. I think the rifle is now gone too. Oh well, that's kind of a shame, but I have no problems with that. I do have problems with stupid fall damage, but... okay, let's just leave. Maybe I'll be lucky and my character will actually be sitting inside the mines. I can only hope and dream. I'm trying to remember where I found all my characters, and I really should just go pop back into all my old Let's Plays and find out. I mean, is it a specific... I know I've said this already, but is it specifically associated with one level, or is it all supposed to be like completely split evenly between all the levels, or is it strictly an RNG thing? And I've never been able to find an answer, to be honest with you. I don't know why. Like, it's such a trivial thing to be worried about, I suppose, but it's infuriating not having that last achievement. So let's see, he's there, he's pissed. Let's just cook a bomb. There we go. That worked a lot better than I thought it would be. And we'll pick up some extra money just because we need to compensate for things in our lives. So much for Spelunky. I really should be speeding this up a lot more. So let's try to do that by setting this off first. And do a quick sweep up the left. No character. This is it's not entirely as infuriating as other things in Spelunky, like the no gold run achievement, which I'm also not doing. Maybe not necessarily right now, but maybe later today I will try and do that. I really don't have enough soul left to try and pull it off. And I was watching, I can't remember if I talked about this or not, I probably have, but I was watching Such Pred do his no gold run achievement, and he just got some really good RNG and managed to pull it off. So hopefully this is going to be lucky number 3 that will actually give me something. And I don't know, it's like when you're 10 and your friends, just like, well, maybe not your friend, maybe your classmates or something, they all make a club and you want to join the club, but for whatever reason they don't want you to join the club, and it's like, why can't I join the club? I'm like, I'm good, I'm cool, my mom says I'm cool. It's like that. Like, you're perfectly able to pull this kind of run off, theoretically, and for whatever reason, you're just not able to. No character here. I'm pretty sure it's not even going to be in the mines. I've been in the mines so many times from the no gold run that if it would have spawned, I feel like it just spawned already. So let's just go Spelunky mode. Wow, what the hell is this? So me just be able to go jump and jump, but can I even make it over this without having to use resources? I don't think you can. Well, that's BS. I really should have been using a rope for that, but I don't know, I'm kind of in I don't care mode for Spelunky right now. And let's see, he has nothing worth stealing, let's just leave. I don't know, it's like, sometimes I have more fun doing it this way because in the daily challenge, or maybe more specifically, can I push this over? Oh, cool! I didn't know this, you can actually push this over and it will take the explosive with him. Unfortunately, that pot is sitting right there, and hitting that pot will set that off and get me killed, but I never knew you could do that. I'm also wondering why my... Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. I was wondering why my Fraps wasn't showing the FPS counter in the top, my normal top right hand corner. For a minute there I thought maybe this thing had stopped recording for whatever reason, which it might have. And I sort of kind of panicked a little bit. I honestly could have gotten Monty in that crate. I'm still just looking for characters. Ugh. Vault Keeper, not interested. Okay. That's no excuse. I mean, even though I don't really care right now, that's no reason to be playing terribly. I even know there's an arrow trap over there. Because then you just develop these bad habits. Can I hit the snake from... Wow, nothing really wants to even hit the snake. What is this? I'm very concerned about these spikes. And this man has a jetpack. Okay, I guess I'll just blow this up then. Why not? Hopefully it won't anger the shopkeeper. It didn't. He's fine. He's cool. I just need to be... I'm really scared about these spikes now. Before I knew you could, like, I know you can jump on that and be perfectly fine, but if you're even the slightest bit off, you can die. Okay, so here's a place where my bomb trick probably would not work. Yeah, this would not work here. I mean, I can try. So we go up to here, and we want to cook a bomb. Oh, he is dead. Okay, I'm fine with this. And we'll take this, because... How often do I ever use a freeze ray? Very rarely. Push that down, set this off. And there is nothing else worth grabbing on this level? New. Okay. I don't know why I didn't grab Monty. That would have been a smart thing to do. Because I'm talking about, I'm developing bad habits in Spelunky. Deep down, I kind of want to imagine that the last character is going to be found inside the jungle area, because that's the area where you're pretty much always going to be skipping at least one part of the level. Since the idea behind the jungle level is that this is where the black market is hidden. And every single time you come in here, you will always be skipping one level. There's nothing on that side, unfortunately. So I feel like maybe the character will be here somewhere. Perhaps not on this particular level, on this particular layout, but, I can hope and dream. Does this man have anything worth grabbing? Not really. I could just bomb from underneath instead. Kill the monkeys. All monkeys really do deserve to die. We will bomb this out because we are going to get 3 bombs out of this. 1 bomb for 3 is worthwhile, and he can't do jack. Ideally, I would like to find another jetpack or something. So he's pissed. Okay, we're going to do one last run, but I'm going to start instead from the ice caves and see if that gets me anything. Oh, look, there's a cute little pinky. I don't know why I picked the ice caves. Maybe I just feel lucky or something, I don't know. Where did you guys find the, where did you find your Old El Paso Mexican man? Because I feel like every single person is going to be different, but maybe there's some trend or something. Maybe there's like a higher chance it will show up on the ice caves, or maybe there's a higher chance it will show up specifically on the jungle level, perhaps. And I've tried this a couple times where I just try to play multiple times to see if I can get a character, and it doesn't bear any fruit ever. What the? Okay, so apparently this isn't dropping. That's good to know. This is, you don't trigger this if you're holding onto the ledge. I didn't know that. That's good to know. Is anything going on in here? Nope. Just drop it down carefully. Practice some of our Spelunky tactics where we hold onto ledges to drop down safely. Or we can die. One more time. One more time. My mind is beginning to drop. That was my commentary too. That's pretty much like the point where you need to stop what you're doing and call it a day. So I'm gonna call it a day. So in the next episode, I'm really not sure what to do about this last character business. I honestly thought that because the no gold one was going to be restarting me as many times as it was, that I would have found the last character by now, but for whatever reason it hasn't spawned, so maybe what I'll just do is I'll just do this on my own time and find the character like that. I have no idea. So, until next time, thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you're having a fantastic day.